Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So, yeah, I am not at my office, which is what I was going to work on. But the problem is, I had no time to think today about this, about the new office and what I actually want to do because work was really busy and my brain just had absolutely no time. So, I'm going to work on this disgustingly yellow one. Hopefully, maybe I can make it a little better since now we can paint ceilings. Who knows? And I will think on what I want to do with the office, which is actually the hacker's loft. Um, wow, this is one of the problems is that you have the lights really on the ceiling really don't do anything. Turn that on. So I would swear I heard someone behind me. Um, so the first and only time I did this, I just was like, this is so disgusting because no matter what I did, it was tinged with yellow. Now I'm not going to give up that easily this time. Um, I'm going to do my best. Last time what I did is I turned this into a bathroom and I decorated it with that white. I think I did it with a white, almost pink marble tile. Um, yeah, it was kind of hard to know what to do because the yellow is just so pervasive. On the other hand, these lights are not. These lights kind of throw a yellow light as it is. So maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe I'm remembering that wrong. But let's see. So we have these that are fairly clear. Don't really throw. Yeah, so they don't really throw a light of any particular color. So I'm going to do the usual thing, throw away, clean, um, throw away, clean. What's the other thing? Sell in some cases as I go along. I can't get to stuff. Um, Hard to know what is dirt and what is um, stuff you have to throw away. Okay. I am not going to give up this time. I'm going to find a way. I am going to find a way to make this look better. I was about to say if it kills me, but I don't think it'll get to that point. But although I have to say, I've read a lot of times. I've gone and looked and thought, well, did someone else find a way to make this look better? It didn't seem like anyone really has. There doesn't seem to be any particular secret to um, getting rid of the yellow light. But I I think I can probably find a way around it. We'll see. The thing is that although I hate dark walls, they do in this case to a great extent absorb the yellow light. Now, okay, so this obviously doesn't help. Seriously. Um, yeah, let's put some yellow lights up. That makes sense. Okay, so what's a nice clear light? This is. Okay. God, I forgot how awful this wallpaper is. Okay. I don't think I'll keep these shelves. I mean, they're not anything special. Um, Yeah, I think I ended up doing it just like all in that's like silvery wallpaper, I think. Now is that's green. I mean, if anything's gonna make that look worse. That's really weird. Like I don't understand the decision. I don't think anyone else really understands the decision um, that they made to do this. So yeah, it's interesting. So I mean, it's not that hard to add light, but unfortunately, that's not the only issue. But the thing is that this is just such a cool view. It's really awesome. Like you can do the alleyway of lights too, but it's a smaller property and it also isn't it's you have to look up to see the fireworks. So I mean, this is definitely better, but except for a little problem of the yellow lighting. Um okay, let's start cleaning in here. See, this wallpaper is actually white and black. And it looks yellow and black. Um I mean, maybe maybe it's actually worse to use white. I don't know. I feel like I mean, there's definitely a chance that I'm gonna bomb at this. But when I get frustrated, I'll just stop working on it and work on something else. Maybe I will have a epiphany of some kind. Not an epiphany, but a brainstorm. Is that dirt? Yeah, it is dirt. I'm not keeping this furniture, by the way. Like, there's pretty much nothing I like in here. Um, what is? Oh, okay, that's what those were. Is there something else? Is this? Oh, it's that book. Okay, don't like that. Don't like that. That's I normally like, but it doesn't work here. That's boring. Um, let's leave the plant. So this is interesting. I'm wondering what would what would black look like here? I think I'm gonna do the. Oh, we don't actually have black marble. I was just about to say I think I'll do the floor in black marble. We don't actually have black marble, do we? We have something like we have a dark gray. No, wait a minute. Now we do have black marble, but it's a kind of boring black marble. Let's try it anyway. Now, without the walls being a lighter color, I'm not sure whether that's really gonna tell us anything. So it's coming out kind of, yeah, it's coming out like greenish. I wonder what would be just absolutely. Wait a no. So that doesn't really absorb. Since it's shiny, it kind of reflects it a little. I don't know if there's going to be anything that's just completely immune. So those lights are part of the problem. Can I change this? Yes. Okay, so I can change it to a pure white light. That helps. The base is white. The stairs are black. Okay. So I mean that's marginally helpful. No, these are definitely throwing a yellow light. Let's see. Um, Now this is not what I would end up putting because this does throw a nice clear light, but I don't know. They don't really do it for me. Well, no, this does throw a nice white light. Let's put some of these up. Sure, I did this before. Um, okay, and then let's put. I like never use this. I wonder how this comes out. So that's not bad. That's similar to the other one. So I'll just leave that there for now. Oh, I didn't clean here. I may not have cleaned everything actually. But it seems to me that the only way I've been even moderately successful with this was the bathroom I did because it came out looking kind of like cream. Um, and when I say moderately successful, I mean like extremely moderate, like, and not somewhere that I would want. So, so what I let's see. So we do have. Is this whiter than the other one was? This is new. I'm not saying I think this is going to be the answer. So that definitely comes out. Okay. See, here's the thing. It's not lighting. It's most of it is not lighting that's coming out of the lights. It's lighting that's added just to the entire property by the devs. So, I mean, no one seems to have an answer as to why they decided to do this. Kind of a strange um, choice for no apparent reason. Um, so if I put okay, so these are the lights that are pretty bright white. These are the kinds that are like the kind of like the best I'm gonna do at this point. Um, but it's not like I'm gonna solve the problem by putting up white lights. That's not. I think there is no way to solve it. I think the only thing you can do is work with it because, as I said, that yellow light is not coming from the lights. You can see I got rid of, I think, all the yellow lights. So yeah, I mean, I've done this myself before in like playing around with mods for games. So yeah, I mean, it's something you can do, and for some reason, now they did this actually in the ski house. They did something similar, but it just wasn't as extreme. So like when you went outside, the light was really blue because it was snow. When you went inside, the light was actually overly yellow, but it was not. It was not this extreme. Um, so I mean, what about, for instance, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to know. Like if you put down, so there's some wood that normally is like I think is too cool. The tone generally is too cool for me to use. So not this one, but let's just say. So the problem is it comes out not a nice. It's a yellow green. On the other hand, when you paint the walls, a lot of the time that can help. So the question is, do I paint the walls white? Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. I paint these walls white, and then this I'm going to put the white wallpaper up. It says wallpaper, but it's kind of like, it's almost like wall panels. Okay, because I do actually like those in the light gray. I'm not sure if this is the same size. I'm not sure if it matters. So that's one option. Then the one I used yesterday, I wonder if that would stand up better. I'm already like, don't give up, don't give up. It's just the yellow is so extreme. Okay, so here's, no, wait a minute. It was it the light? It was the light gray, right? I believe so. So that actually looks, well, see, so here's the thing. It's lighter, but it's still light. I think. So I think the other thing to do is to pick like a paint color or wallpaper color that you think is too, I'm trying to figure out what, like too, shoot. So the opposite of green is pink. I don't know what the opposite of yellow is. Okay, let's do one wall in white and see how that goes. Our white is fairly, oh, our white is green, isn't it? It's been since the, shoot, it's been kind of green since the, what one is very blue? Crystal is green also. What about Milky Way? So that, is it better when it reflects? I don't think it is. Well, see, the thing is, if it reflects and you had enough light, I don't know. I'm probably kidding myself. Okay, so like, if you could find, let's just look at some cool colors for paint and see. So like, what if, okay, so like blue with like no yellow, like, okay, like this has very little yellow. Not that I would necessarily use this, but so you can see, even though it was very little yellow, so that's almost a tolerable color. So you have to pick a very cool color. So for instance, it would be, what about Horizon? And I think it's one that has to, yeah, let me think about this. So that I don't like, for instance, but this one is not bad. So it comes out as kind of like a, I don't even know, pale. Let's see, which one was that? That was royal blue. And that's normally pretty dark. Let's see. So it would be blue, possibly grayscale. So our white and possibly silver glacier, but that's kind of dark. I don't think I wanted that dark. It didn't work with the wallpaper. Yeah, I mean, it turns into cream, which is fine, but it's not really what I want. So, so it would be. See, look, the rest of them now you could do violet, like this bright lavender. That is got no yellow in it. So then that turns into pink. So then the problem being is the furniture. So then you would have to find furniture that does the same thing. So okay. So I'm going to bring the lavender into the bedroom. Um Now the the alluring lavender also has like no. So if that's gonna be a bright pink, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're kind of beginning to see a formula. Hey Barry. I'm doing about the same as usual. I hate saying that because I just I it gets so tedious, but yeah, I have some kind of allergy or cold or something. Um, I don't think I want to use that. So I'm trying to find a way to counteract this yellow. And I think I actually found a decent way using this royal blue. And then so I'll use the royal blue in here. So then now this green, for instance, has very little yellow in it. So, but when you put it, of course, when you put it in this room, it's like really green. Wow. So if there was a paler version of that, that would be okay. So the spring grass, now that has a fair amount of green. This is very, oh, see the morning celadon. That's going to turn out like cream, isn't it? It's like pale green, but a little too yellow. So it has to be a really cool. I'm just feeling kind of crummy. Like it's been worse. It's not a big deal. Um, yeah, I've definitely been worse before. Um, okay. So this room I'm going to do in the royal blue. The question is what to do with the floor. Let's see. So we have, see, I don't want, well, these might actually come in handy. That would be interesting. But I don't think I want a green floor. It's kind of like, that's interesting. Okay, so I think, yeah, so this is complicated, but it's actually interesting. I have to say I did not think there was any chance that this would work out. Because I tried it before, but I didn't think about the problem long enough. Um, so that, see, that is fine. I mean, now you're still going to have that yellow light over every single thing that you put in here. Work was fine. I worked from home today because I felt crummy, but it was, and it's busy because of me. Well, it's just busy usually, but also because I'm going on vacation. But I got a decent amount of work done. Some stuff that needed to get done. So I'm not ashamed of my production outlay. I just got really tired at the end of the day, which is somewhat problematic. Now, I could change the windows. Problem is, we don't have blue windows. We have gray windows, but not these. I don't know. So for now, I think I'm just going to leave these in. I'm not sure if I can actually, make any kind of difference. So some stuff is still going to be yellow tinged. Like there's no way around that. No way. It just is what it is. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, while I'd like to use the futuristic wallpaper, it's just it's not a good option. It doesn't counter this issue. Now, I think there might be a panel. There might be some floor panel that would work. I'm going to think of it. I'll try a few different ones of that. It's too bad I don't think they have a version of this that is not somewhat destroyed, which is too bad. I'm not. I just have to I have to just buckle down. That's the only way I'm able to do it. And and just be flexible. So like a lot of times I'll get distracted first thing in the morning, and then what I'll do is I'll just skip lunch. I'll consider that when I was goofing around, that was my lunch. So, but yeah, and that's why for instance, I'm going into work tomorrow because it's really hard. So I do have to work in the office at least, preferably 3 days a week, because otherwise I just don't get stuff done. So we're having a few problems here. That's weird. What happened? So it's not, I can't paint that windowsill for some reason. The other one was fine. What happened? That's really weird and somewhat disappointing. Yeah, working. I mean, being at work it keeps me from being distracted in general. Oh, I think this is going to be too high, so I think I'm going to sell it and use the other one. I mean, it's not like I didn't place those carefully, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Excuse me for yawning. I am really tired. That was weird. That almost seemed like it didn't want to paint it either. So I think maybe like using a pale bluish gray in a room also might, so then you probably end up with like a pale green. That might actually be pretty. Um, hmm. Okay, I guess I need to use the scaffolding. I'm curious about the floor. Um, I'm just wondering how this looks. Probably not good. No, it's very yellow. So, yeah, I had a feeling. Um, so I was looking at so a darker gray. Now that's still okay. So that's interesting. So, oh, wait a minute. But some of these already are kind of yellow tinged, instead of being like blue tinged. So you're already starting out there with a problem. So, for instance, this one is not bad because it must be fairly cool. Like there are some parts of it that are warmer. Like a lot of them are mixed. This was not one I tried, right? So that one, for instance, comes out doesn't come out too badly either. Not my favorite, but like, what about this? Let's see about this one. So yeah, I mean, this is a little greener than I would like, but that, for instance, is a reasonable option. Did I ever try this one? I don't think I did. This might be too light. It might just like totally. Ooh, that's not bad. How interesting. So that's what I was saying. The cool ones just they absorbs the light, but it's fine. Like this one. That I think actually already starts off a little. Yeah, it's not too attractive. So it might be that light oak mosaic that will look actually. What about this? This is a little yellow, isn't it? Yeah, so that's not. Yeah. This one. Oh, that's not bad. Like if you wanted to do it dark. So that's fine. So all the cool floor paneling. This one, I don't know if that one is too yellow. Yeah, I don't like that. So all the cool toned floor paneling, you can then make it just average. Then it's just average. You're like, and this. Yeah, that one's too. Yeah. So these two are decent options. I think I would go with the dark. To be honest, let's put the dark down. That was this one. So they kind of can stand up to the yellow light. So then you'd have to choose also very cool toned furniture. And obviously think about what the final result is going to be. So it's definitely a challenge. I don't know why I'm keeping this stuff. No clue. So then you'd also use probably cool tone lights, but they'd have to be bright. That's the problem we run into. So wall lamps. No, those are pink. Yeah, that's where we run into problems. So, like this is a cool tone. So if I did like a dark wood, not white, but a dark one. Let's see what we would get. So that's a reasonable option. Um, so yeah, that's one of the options. And then I think I don't know about this one. So you would use. That's a good question. Probably use dark gray, maybe. I'm not sure about that. Oh my god, the dark gray looks gold. That is so funny. It doesn't throw a lot of light, that's the only thing. But it looks pretty cool. That is so weird. What about dark? So that turns out kind of like beige. The beige colored metal. Oh my god, it matches the that is interesting. It doesn't throw as much light though. Those are really decorative. So that's the problem. Huh. The best part of my week so far? That's a good question. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to remember what I did this week. It just goes to show I do not remember what I did this week. Oh, it's Wednesday. That's why we're not too far along. I have no idea. I'm really sleep deprived. That's the problem. I have not a clue. What about you? So this is a little problematic. I bet these work too, but I kind of didn't want those, like fancy ones. Um, dark, dark metal. So those are a little brighter. Now, how's that coming out? So that comes out like gold. So dark gray. Yeah. So those are brighter than the other ones. The other ones are very interesting looking, but rats. Oh, oh, excuse me. Now that one throws barely any light. Now these throw a lot of light. What if I... So that's very kind of an indeterminate light. So if I'm just looking for light, those work. Because they don't really... Oh, that's right. I have to get the the top part. Yeah, so that's actually probably the best choice, at least for this room. Not sure about the upper parts because that's going to be dark, but I guess one thing at a time. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah, let's put a couple more of those up. So if I do, so that's dark gray. What about the light? So that comes out with like a really pale one. What about dark? What about... Hey, Nikki. Oh, that's great. Barry, that sounds like fun. Um, so yeah, what I'm doing is I actually, okay, so that's what I want to do. What I stumbled on for this one with the yellow light is using cool colors because then they turn out kind of in between. So like this is actually royal blue. Who would have thought? And so it comes out like a pale, I don't know, what do you call this color? Pale something. So it's not perfect, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, then the floor is this really cool toned wood. So, I wonder if I'm going to run out. So yeah, that was the only thing I could think of. And then I wonder if I'm going to be able to do the ceiling. That's going to be a pain, but I think I need to because otherwise you look up and it's yellow. Yeah, I think it's necessary. So yeah, and then what was it? I used violet. Nikki, I used violet on the wall, and that turned out to be pink then. So I think I'll probably use that in the bedroom. Wait a minute. I just realized, what am I doing again? I'm so sleep deprived. I need to get to sleep on time. See, so it's manageable. It's, I mean, obviously I would choose other colors, but so using white just doesn't work because it's too yellow. So it had to be pick all the cool tone stuff you can find and throw it at it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the ceiling lights because the ceiling the ceiling lights for the webway are very weak. So I'm not sure that that's going to be helpful. That one chandelier doesn't throw a lot of light. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, how this is turning out. Shoot. Let's see. I mean, who would have thought? I wonder how the sleepy blue is. So that's probably a stronger, it'll probably turn out to be a stronger green then. Yeah, so that's, well, that's like a deeper blue. Actually, that, So that's really blue. Well, almost really blue. Hmm. That actually might be a better choice. So there's that. Azure Bliss, I think, would be too much. Indigo. Let's look at the indigo. Yeah, I probably should have tried the other colors before I started painting the entire place. That's too strong. Yeah. So that's nice and blue, but so what this is turning out with the royal blue with this yellow lighting, that reminds me of that pale green morning celadon. So that's what we're ending up with. I think I'd rather have blue though. So the indigo is too strong. Blue violet. Celestial spheres. Oh, I'm not gonna remember what any of these are, am I? Yeah, I think that's too much for me. Let's try the blue violet, and then I think we'll probably end up with the whatever that one is over there. I mean, so that's like purple, which to me is not really something I want, but gentle breeze. So that's the one I'm going to use is a sleepy blue. Yeah, so that's a little more intense than the royal blue. Just have been going to bed too late, unfortunately, and then something happened this morning and I woke up too early. Did I try gentle breeze? Yeah, so it's part of it is my husband is still organizing his stuff in his office. So um I have to go in and like tell him it's time for bed, and I'm not that good at doing that because I start reading and then I forget. So yeah, it's on me. Um, huh. I should put them right next to each other. I don't think that's it. I think that's the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of this one, this one, this one. Oh shoot. Hang on. Okay, it's sleepy blue. Okay, so sleepy blue. Okay, so that's kind of like a pale turquoise. And then this is the so that's kind of tough. I don't know. Um so I think it's going to depend to some extent on the lighting. So they're going to be in different lighting areas. So this one does have a little more green. I guess my thought is, does this stand up? It's kind of it's a really interesting color actually, the way it comes out. So I'm gonna paint this. Well, I'm gonna try. No, it's not too high up. It's weird. It's some parts of this sill are just not, they're like causing me problems with the painting. I don't understand. It's just certain ones, certain sections. And now that's looking really dark. That's just really weird. Look, now I can't. Okay. Um, I like that color. I think I'm gonna go with that. Now, of course, I can't remember which one it is. It's Shoot, was that Gentle Breeze? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a pretty clear blue. Clear, cool tones blue. I am so congested. Stupid allergies. I made all my doctor's appointments though, so I have an allergist appointment coming up. I don't remember when. I think it's probably in September. I haven't been to one for 30 years, so it's not like there's a huge rush. Kind of all over the place here. And then these stairs look kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anything I can do with it. So this is like a tolerable color. Like one that doesn't make you want to like just gouge your eyes out. From the absolute horribleness that is the yellow green. Okay. Okay, so I'm not using that one. I think that's the right one. Okay, I'm selling this. Good job. Yeah, I'm freaking congested. I have to go to sleep on time. I don't think I have a meeting tomorrow. Get too early, but I need to. I'll just feel so much better if I get enough sleep. Shoot, I am congested. Well, so I apologize for the sniffling. I actually can't, like if I blow my nose, it's so far up in my sinuses that it won't make any difference. And I have a deviated septum and like a couple other problems that keep me from being able to blow my nose like a normal person. Okay, let's move. Can do that. That one section in. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I used my scroll wheel accidentally. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, that's the one that's almost empty. Oh, it's not much better, but. Oh, yeah, this is problematic. So I'll use this one to do the ceiling, and then I'll use the shorter one to do the rest of it, I think. I'll use this ceiling and then also the where I can reach for the wallpaper. So I think I can move the... Oh, huh. Oh, that's the green. Okay. Might be able to hear my husband doing that skill saw or whatever that thing is in the background. Again, building stuff for his new office. Okay, it won't let me... Yeah, something's just really off. Like why? Okay, so I painted that before. I'm painting it now. That's really weird. There's some kind of glitch there. Okay. Like that'll work, right? Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm crazy about stuff where there's a trick to it and you have to figure out the trick. I mean they didn't do it on purpose, but yeah. Like this one. That'll work. Yeah, you can't do okay, anyway. Okay, so move that over here. Where's my... No, this one's more full. Oh, which channel? Because I haven't gone anywhere with the editing for depression and anxiety. But the other one's doing fine. But I need to work on the depression and anxiety one. That's so much to do. And actually, it's good because before the pandemic, I used to edit the videos a lot at lunch. And now I get outside and I walk, which is overall much healthier. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, you can tell I'm really freaking tired. I just don't know. This is like multiple days in a row going to bed late. So I need to be more disciplined about this. What else can I reach? Yeah, now I haven't. I just haven't had any time. I'm hoping to do some next week, but I really there's a lot of stuff I'm hoping to do, and I need to make a to-do list so that I get I actually get stuff done instead of just doing whatever's catching my attention. So like I need to sew some curtains and I need to repot my orchids and so stuff like that. I need to like assign one thing every day. Or else I'll just like lose sight of what I'm doing. Okay. Oh. There. Oh, I also should put halogen lights up wherever I can reach at least. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this. Over here. I hope it's not too big. Although actually if I... Nope, wrong. If I have to turn it the other way around. I think that plant's in the way. Oh, not close enough. Okay, bummer. Now what is that? I can't open the blinds when I'm on the thing. Looks like there's some kind of like windowsill behind the blinds. Okay, so I can't gotta move that over there. But then I need let's see. Can't reach that. Okay, so this I think is when I need the small one again because I've done the ceiling. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the lighting. So I think that's going to have to wait till next time. Let's sell this. This is not the right one. I don't know if that is either. Oh, wait a minute. I think it was. That was, what was that, golden? I think so. Okay, anyway, unimportant. Okay. Can I really not reach that up there? Nope, I can't. Okay. So I need the... Okay, I need the regular size one. Oh, good. I'm glad you're sleepy. I think that's good, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I think I'm, let's see, 104. So I'm going to finish the painting and put up a few halogens, and then I think I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to come back and finish. I'm going to do some more painting and see what I can do with the other rooms, I think. It's not, like I know the pink works on that one. The other is going to work on the bedroom. But I'm not really sure, for instance, what I would do with the kitchen. And definitely it's going to be a challenge. Can I not paint these sills? Oh, they're part of the window, so I can't. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't make any changes. Okay. but I painted the inside. Yeah, so it's like, well, okay, but then this isn't letting me do it. But then what counters do I use? So that's an issue. Okay, so let's move you over here. So I'm not even sure what I'm painting. I don't think there was anything there. Now, what about this? Still can't paint it. Oh, I can. Okay. So I painted the whole thing. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna. So I'm gonna put some halogens. Let's see. Let me see. Should I put regular halogens? Um. Just gonna do. For now, I'm gonna do one in each window on the bottom. They look gold. Look at that. And let's see. Some across there. Wow, it's really dark over there because I didn't put any of those ceiling lights over. I just centered them. Not sure if this can put me in the right position. So yeah, I kind of would like to do... I'm not sure I'm going to keep these, but for now, if I just want to light up the room, I know those aren't lined up. Obviously, that would be a miracle of epic proportions. Okay. So, so I think, I don't need that. I think what would look cool in here is those light switches, those cyber light switches, because I think they're going to come out looking like really gold. For now, I'm going to leave these things. See if I can find something to replace them. Oh, I mean, that actually looks gold. What color is that? It's probably white, isn't it? Let's do this over here. And then do that big light switch. Over here. So we'll do it all in light. Yeah, so it looks like gold or maybe cream. Yeah, so although actually I lined those up okay, given my usual problems. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a break and come back and work on this some more, just trying to make things lighter and somewhat normal. I think if with enough light in here, I actually think I'd like this better as my office than the other one, because the view is just like so spectacular. But I think I definitely need to have a lot of light, and that's not easy in a room this size, to be honest. Barry, are you going to sleep now? I did all the painting in here, didn't I? Actually, I guess I should put a door on there. You too. I hope you sleep well, better than you have been. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by. And thanks for all your thoughtful questions as usual. That's very considerate. And yeah. So I'm glad to hear you had a good um clarinet duet, duet. I guess I'm tired. Duet, and I hope you have a great time tomorrow. So yeah, and everyone else who's been watching either live or on the VOD, I really, really appreciate it. I'm pretty happy with this, so you're welcome, of course. And the main problem is there are two main problems: enough light and finding furniture that's gonna be cool toned enough that it doesn't look horrible. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you all are doing well and taking care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Bye.